What's going on, everybody? It's Barney here, back at it with another video, and welcome back to Proving Autos, and once again my M240i. Now, on a video recently which was 5 things that I hate about this car, I promised towards the end of that video that same equally works the other way around as well, and I promised you guys that I will bring 5 things that I love about my M240i. So yeah, I guess this is that video. And just before we get into it, guys, I would just like to ask everyone right now just to take a minute and consider hitting that big red subscribe button down below, because chances are, guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, then you're going to be missing out on a lot of good stuff to come to the channel in the not too distant future, including stuff on my M240i, feature videos, car meets, all stuff like that, car shows. You're going to be missing out on quite a lot, so it will only take 2 seconds of your time. It's the best thing you can do for the channel's growth as well, and of course you can change your mind at any time. So without further ado, guys, let's get right into 5 things that I love about my M240i. And I suppose my first point, the first thing that I love about my car is just the way it looks. I mean, just look at it. It looks fantastic. I mean, obviously I do have plans for the wheels and the back end at some point, but other than that, I just absolutely love the way this thing looks. And of course, thanks to the guys, AD and the team at Deep Shine Detail as well in Lincoln, the car is looking, just look at the paint, it's just look at the mineral white paintwork. It looks absolutely unreal. And as well, I will say that white was also my first choice in colour, so just really happy that I actually managed to find one in this colour, because because to be honest with you, since I sold my Cooper, I've sort of always wanted another white car. I mean, all right, it's a bit hard to keep clean, but now thanks to the ceramic coating on this, that is made much easier. Okay, so the second thing that I love about my M240i, believe it or not, this point might seem a little bit weird, but for me this is actually quite a big thing, is actually to do with the space. Now, on the face of it, this boot, the opening is not very, you know, it does look pretty small, but if you actually look in there, for this sort of type of car, there's actually a lot more space than what you think. Now, the reason why that's actually a point that I like, is actually because I do HGV driving for a living. I actually have a lot of work gear, so to get everything in the boot of this car is actually really, for me, that's actually really good. And to be honest with you, I was actually originally looking at an M140i just because I thought, I wasn't too sure if I could live with the space deficit, but to be honest with you, I don't think there really is actually a space deficit at all. I mean, if we actually look inside as well, as I've got more than plenty enough room. Yeah, I mean, all right, I mean, obviously passengers are going to struggle a little bit, but to be honest with you, that doesn't really matter, because if you're like me, I don't really carry many passengers, so so yeah, for me, that's actually a really good thing. Okay, so the third thing, now I suppose the last 3 points sort of, they're all separate, but in a way they all sort of fall into their own, if that sort of makes sense. So so the third thing that I love about this car is the gearbox. It is the, like I mentioned before, it's the ZF 8-speed gearbox, which I do believe they've not just put in this car, they've put in at least one or two other cars as well. And to be honest with you, you can understand why. Like, no matter what mode you're in, whether you're in manual, whether you're in just drive, whether you're in sport, manual, it's just silky smooth. Like, you'd almost, you know, like, not long after I bought the car, I didn't actually realise it was actually only a single clutch system. And to be honest with you, I would sort of, I'd sort of think it was a double clutch, just because of that's how good it is. Like, to be honest with you, like, I know I go on about this car a lot on the channel. My previous car, my Golf R, that was a DSG, so that was a double clutch system. To be honest with you, I actually think this is better. Like, it just feels so much smoother. Like, no matter, as I say, no matter what sort of mode you're in. Like I've gone into sport now. Flick it down to manual. Like, you can it just changes up so quickly, and it's down. Maybe a nice little downshift as well. It is just. Hey! Easy. So yeah, it is just insane. And yeah, honestly, I think in this car, can't really think of a better combination. Okay, so the fourth thing that I love about this car, at this point, it comes as no surprise to anybody really, it's the performance. It is absolutely insane. Now, of course, the one thing that I haven't done yet, and I've actually been saving this for one of these videos, the one thing I haven't done yet is launch control. And we're going to do that right now, so nobody behind me. So we want to be in Sport Plus, we're there already. Gearbox in sequential, left foot hard on the brake, mash your right foot, launch active. Really go to plan. Okay, little technical glitch there. Let's try that again. So, Sport Plus. Yeah, we've got a lot of spin there. I think I probably left it on a bit too long. So, Sport Plus, sequential, left foot on brake, launch active. Okay. Anybody else with M240i, please let me know if there's something I'm doing wrong there, because it said launch control was active. However, yeah, I don't know if there's something I'm doing wrong, or whether they're just not working on my car properly. I don't know, but there was a lot of wheel spin there, so there was something obviously not quite right. Whether that's just the way it is. I mean, I was in sequential mode, I was in Sport Plus, but yeah, something wasn't quite right there, that's definitely for sure. Yeah, so back to my point, it was absolutely insane. Like, I know there's faster cars out there, but for the money, like 60, already up to motorway cruising speed, it's just mental, just the way it just picks up speed. So 60, 70, like, absolutely incredible. Yeah, like for the money, like, the performance is just insane. Okay, so the fifth thing that I love about my M240i is the handling. Now, to be honest with you, this is actually one of the reasons why I went. This is actually one of the reasons why I actually went for an M240i over an M140i, is because it's just such a better car out of the box. Like, you can really throw it about corners, and it just doesn't, like I've heard the M140i can feel a little bit unstable at speed, where you don't really. Oh my, like, it just clings on. Oh man, okay, this road is absolutely terrible. But yeah, it just holds on for dear life. Like you can really throw it about corners, and like I say, a lot of other cars, you know, can feel a bit unstable, but this is actually a hell of a lot of fun. Obviously, because it's rear wheel drive, you do have to be a little bit careful. But yeah, other than that, it's actually a really well planted car. I mean, I know it's probably still not the best, probably same performance, it's probably not the best handling car out there, but for the money, you really cannot go wrong at all. So anyway, guys, yes, that is 5 things that I love about my car. Obviously, I do apologise about the launch control. I probably should have looked this up before I actually started this video, but not to worry. I will actually try. I'll try and figure it out, sort of work out whether I was doing something wrong, whether it's just a little fault with my car. I'm not too sure. And then I'll probably do that again. Cover that in a separate video. But anyway, guys, I really hope you have enjoyed this video. That is going to be it from me today. So if you have enjoyed it, guys, please do leave a thumbs up. It will be muchly appreciated. Also consider subscribing for more stuff like this in the future, and if you do that, do not forget to hit the bell icon, turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on a single thing to come. Okay, so until next time, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you look after yourselves, stay safe, and I will see you all on the next video.